Hello, welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi. Thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. My channel, it's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fabulous yarning community. I've had so many new subscribers come over, and I am truly appreciative of each and every one of you. Returning subscribers, my dear friends, thank you so much for continuing to support me. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming over and spending a little bit of your time with me today for Vlogmas Day 9. You people who do this every day, I am in awe of you. I know I said this last time when I did Spirit Week, but holy cow, this is a lot to do. Trying to come up with what people would be interested in seeing every day it's a lot of work, and I'm enjoying it. Don't get me wrong, I'm having a really good time. I love wearing my little Christmas sweaters and enjoying the holiday season and spending a little bit of time with y'all. So my Vlogmas is I'm doing a square a day, a granny square a day for 25 days, with the hopes at the end I will have a blanket to donate to Bogey Creek. And then I'm opening an advent calendar for stitch markers. The square a day wasn't my idea, but I kind of piggybacked on it. The idea originally came from Lynette at Charmed Grammy and Nancy at She's Got Yarn Too. They're doing their Scrappy Dappy Doo, Scraps for Love, or Scraps of Love, hashtag Scraps of Love, squares with the yarn swap that they're doing. So I jumped on their little bandwagon, and I'm making my squares out of Red Heart Super Saver stripes in the color Favorite Stripes, and I am loving this project. So today, or yesterday's square, I started a brand new skein. So we have a new wave of colors are coming out, and this is today's square, yesterday's square. The white is Karen Baby Cakes in white. So this is the square that I got. Somebody had wanted to know how I got, was I turning after each row? Because my square seemed perfectly square. No, I don't turn my squares after each row. I'm using a technique that I don't think was supposed to be used for granny squares, but I kind of adapted it to mine. I was doing a crochet along with Mikey at the Crochet Crowd. And when he started a row, he would start, like I would start with just this cluster and go all the way around and then get to this cluster. And I'm only doing chain one on my corners. Well, instead of doing a chain one and attaching, I'm doing a single crochet to attach, so that I'm always starting in the corner, so that I just chain up 3 and do 2 more double crochets and then go all the way around and then finish with the 3 double crochet cluster to finish this corner and single crochet. So that way I'm always in the corner. I don't have to turn at each round to keep it kind of in balance. That works for me. I don't know if it would work for other people, but that's how I do my squares, so that they don't have that wonky get over to the corner line. You know, people will you'd finish here and then you would like slip stitch to the corner. I didn't like the way that looked, especially when it's changing colors on its own. You might get a purple with a little bit of red in it because that's the color change, and I didn't like that. So that's how I did that, with the starting cluster and then finishing with this cluster over here with a single crochet join and then starting from the corner, if that makes sense. but that's how I do my squares. I'm not doing any chains between each square, and I'm only doing a chain one in the corner. So that's square number 9. So let's open out of our pretty little black box our box number 9 out of these cute little suitcases. And our selection today. Isn't that sweet? We have little bells with the little crystals. Sorry, I kicked the stand. I don't know if you can see the little crystals. I'm trying to catch. There, the light kind of caught them. Aren't those sweet? Very sweet. These are so lightweight and so smooth. These are going to be great for stitch markers or progress keepers. And again, if you're a knitter, to slide those on your knitting needle, they're not going to drag you down, catch on anything. They're super, super cute. The enameling work is really darling. Whoever put these charms together did a really good job. And then her, you know, making these into stitch markers is fabulous. I say her name is Sam, Studio Savalle on Etsy. I linked her below. Super, super cute. Somebody mentioned in the comment, and I think it was Janet, the Alaskan Crafter, she said, you know, that I had commented on how nice and smooth these are, but she wondered if the snowflake would catch because it's so big. No, Jan, this is smooth and there's no rough edges, and it is no heavier than these. Even though it's bigger, it is nice and smooth and it will not catch. This bigger one, I don't know that I would use it as a stitch marker, but I definitely would use it as a progress keeper. Or maybe an earring, because, you know, they are super cute. But yeah, this girl does a great job with these stitch markers. And I'm really pleased. This has turned out really good. And these are absolutely darling. So, day 9. I didn't do a whole lot of crochet yesterday. It was just one of those days. So I did, however, start my 6th pocket pillow. This one is going to be for my granddaughter. Oop, that's the back. For my granddaughter, Carson. I'm using the Granny Square again. The yarn I'm using, oops, I dropped one down here. So the yarn I'm using, I'm holding 2 together for this one. I'm holding together the Yarn Bee Cotton DK in Fog and a Cotton Sugar Wheel in Granny's Recipe that I picked up on clearance. These are both number 3 and it says use a 4 hook. I only went up to a 5, even though I'm holding them both together. I kind of wish I had gone up and stuck with a 6, but I'm liking how this is turning out. This is a little thicker fabric. It's super soft. Those sugar wheel cottons are so soft, and the cotton DK, it just gives it a little bit of texture. You know, when you hold them together, that's what they look like. And this is going to be a really nice, durable pillow. I'm having a really good time making these. I am not following any pattern. I'm kind of making this up as I go. So, granted, none of them are the same. The concept was sent to me by a friend of mine. She sent me the pattern, and I thought, oh, I don't need the pattern. I can do that. You just need a pillow form, and you know, figure out a way to make squares. You know, on the ones that I first started with, I did triangles in the corner to corner, and I kind of just fit the triangles together to make squares. Then I did my other granddaughters in a granny square, so I thought I'd do this granddaughter's in granny square. It's just a fun little project, just a place for them to stick a book or their phone or the remote control for the TV so they don't lose it. It's just a cute little concept. I thought it just spoke to me. And it's the perfect Christmas gift, especially for teenagers. They're so hard to buy for. And I always like the idea of homemade gifts that mean something when you're mailing off a gift card. So a little something that says, I really do love you, but go buy your own Christmas present. Anyway, short and sweet today. Vlogmas it's exciting and it's fun, but you know, there's not always a lot to talk about every single day. So I'm glad to spend this few minutes with you. I'm glad you spent your few minutes with me. I hope you have a fabulous Friday. We'll see you tomorrow. Be kind to everyone.